Hey, what's up, guys? It's Michelle Diaz back with another CCGO podcast. And if you can tell, we're not in our usual background. Today, we have our CC Market. And for the first time ever, we are doing this podcast live. So, hey, what's up, everybody? And today I have a very special guest, Kleo. How are you today?
I'm blissful, and you?
I'm very good. And thank you so much for being our first person on this live podcast.
My pleasure.
It's an
extreme surprise, but
hey,
all
here.
Things in alignment.
And she did not come to play because her outfit, if y'all can see it, she looks absolutely beautiful. And Kleo, for the people who don't know you, would you like to talk a little bit about yourself and what you do for a living?
Sure. Peace, bliss, and all things goodness. I am Kleo Divine of Kleo Sol Shoppe, a luxury spiritualist brand which specializes in custom crystal drip and spiritual supplies and guidance counseling.
And I don't know if you could tell, but if you look around Kleo's neck, it's this beautiful jewelry that she actually made by hand herself. So, Kleo, how long have you been doing this for?
This is actually the 5th anniversary or 5th year of my business.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I didn't even look up until I looked up and I was like, oh my goodness, it's been 5 years.
And how do you feel that it's been 5 years that you've been doing this?
I'm very grateful because this is a milestone that they say most businesses don't survive is the 5-year anniversary. And for me, I took a hiatus from my business after I went through a few family losses, things like that. And grateful just because those people that I impacted before those times kept me afloat, kept my business going. Word of mouth and just support from people have really helped me continue doing Kleo Sol Shoppe.
That's good. And so you have your own business, of course.
Yes.
And for those who are maybe wanting to start up their business or maybe they are in that 1-2 year of their business, what advice do you give them? Because I know running a business can be a little difficult and it has its good days and its bad days. So whenever you have your bad days, what usually pushes you to just keep going?
I'll say now it would be the lessons that I've learned through not. Like, where would my business be if I would have continued? Granted, we have moments. I was going through a period of grief and things of that nature. So it's okay to be human. It's okay to continue, or it's okay to take a break whenever you need to take those breaks. But I think that now it pushes me to keep going a little bit harder to make up for lost time. That's just the Sagittarius Capricorn mix up all in me. That's just like, oh no, we got to keep, you know what I mean? But overall, the advice would be to continue swimming upstream, even if it seems like the tide is pushing you back. Because as you're swimming, nobody just said, oh, just going upstream is going to be easy. The water you're going against the current. But at the top of that, you know that there is prosperity, there's abundance, there's bliss, there's freedom at the top. So if you're starting, just remember that the water may not be working with you, may not be going with the current. You're going against the current because it's not normal, or it's not average to be a business owner.
Of course. And you do have an event coming up.
I do.
So would you like to talk a little bit about that event so that for the people that are watching, they kind of get an idea what's coming up? And
Yes. On December 2nd, 2023 at 5:55 p.m. to 11:11 p.m. I will be hosting my Solar Return Vibaganza Art Immersive Experience, which will be pretty much my business in a nutshell because we'll have readings, massages. There's going to be aerial yoga, 420 friendly vibe chilling, and then a marketplace with local holistic wellness vendors as well. So it's like Kleo Sol Shoppe, just in a burst of a vibey extravaganza.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? Come vibe with us.
Well, you guys heard it here first. Make sure to check it out. And if you want to see more of Kleo, make sure to follow her social medias. Do you want to go ahead and shout out your social media so people can find you?
Yes, you can find me on Instagram at Kleo's That's Kleo with a K, Leos _ Sol, SOL, like the sun, shop, SHOPPE, or check out my website, www.Kleo's Sol Shop, KleoSolShoppe.com.
Okay, well, I hope everybody got it. If not, we'll put the link in the bio for sure. Also, one more question before we wrap this up. Oh my God, I just had it. Oh my God. Oh, okay. So, I wanted to ask you, because the year is ending, what are some goals or plans that you have for this upcoming year for your business?
For my business, is definitely scaling upward. This event is a big leap for me, as both an artist and a creator and a creative and an entrepreneur, which can be kind of hard to balance and juggle being those things, because you're just like, oh, you're a business owner, then you're a creator. That should be easy. No, but sometimes the right brain clash with the left.
It's a lot of work. It's not easy being a creator.
Yes. So my goal for next year is just to continue expanding. That was my prayer for this year, was to expand, and God has definitely shown me the territories that I can go into for sure.
Well, Kleo, I wish you the best of luck, and I'm super excited for the event that you have coming up. I wish you the best.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on this podcast. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
So, guys, like I say, make sure you check out Kleo's stuff. All her socials and everything you need to know will be in the link in the bio. And also make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the CCN podcast. For any upcoming events that we have, especially our markets, make sure you pop up for our markets. Right now we have all these vendors getting ready to set up, have everybody come in. So if you just also want to create content or have a good time, definitely bring all your friends, your family, your dog, cat, whoever it may be, and just come join the celebration and have fun with us. Thank you so much again.
My pleasure.
And we will see you guys next time. Oh, for real? Yeah. Oh, okay. So you say okay.
I did have an interview I went on. There's a photography outside. This is like the fourth time vending with us.
Okay, cool.
For sure.
You said you were an artist.
Yes.
So you like artist in what?
So this is one form of my artistry, but I also sing and write music as well.
And how long have you been doing that?
That all my life, as long as I could talk, I have been singing. More of a neo soul kind of vibe person. I'm still debating because it's a lot with doing an event, whether or not I'm going to perform. Oh, I feel like it's got to be.
Because if I'm going to perform, you will perform.
I'm gonna try and see how the team looks the day of, but so
I'm super excited. And so you've been doing music your whole life, of course. And when it comes to being an artist, because I've been singing since I've been talking for sure, but to really put my name out there has been kind of just a little of myself. Like I'm just like, am I ready?
It can be. It depends on what your intentions are. I had a different drive when I was younger. So I had the opportunity to learn the music business before actually embarking on doing music. Or, I had already been doing, high school, college, recording, course, and I have tons of those, right? But like actually producing and how I wanted. So I had, it was both, I'll say, a gift and a lesson, because I don't believe in curses, but two ends, a lesson and a blessing, that's what I'll say. Working in that industry kind of showed me what I don't want and how music brings me joy, or it soothes my soul. I don't want that to have to be controlled by anybody any longer. So that motive is different. I just want to make music, and if that gets me to a place where I can sing and perform and all those things, which I don't necessarily have a desire to do either, unless it's like what my event would be. You know what I mean? I want it to always be intimate. I want it to always be
something to connect with people. I think that's how I feel as an artist as well. Usually a lot of people, a couple people, they had because I struggle a little bit. Just well, right now I'm in the process of finishing my first album, and I'm not gonna lie, it gets a little scary, it gets a little stressful, just because I have writer's block, and usually everybody's like, "Why don't you get a ghostwriter? Why don't you get a ghostwriter?" But for me personally, I'm just like, I want my music to be something, I went through it and I want to share it. And I feel like if I'm singing somebody else's experience, it's just not as connecting for me.
Yeah. It's not always so. I would say from the perspective on the business side, because I have not written for other or major industry artists. I've written on or different things like that, and I have a friend who writes, like she is writing for those types of artists, and on one end, the writer knows how to capture you, especially if you are expressing that, until you are in a place where you can verbalize it. Beyonce didn't start writing out her songs. She later in life, after learning that process, I think, started contributing to her songs. And the song that I believe she actually wrote or something like that was 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah. And that was like the most popular song that like she had.
Right. So, it's not about that. If you feel like there are ways to test your pen, you know what I'm saying, by challenging yourself to write. For me, I used to challenge myself to write different genres. I wrote gospel songs, country songs, rock songs. I tested myself. So I don't get writer's block. I might not write for a while, but when I actually go to sit down and write, I don't have a blockage, because I always have something. There's always something that, usually it's about women. We're always thinking about love, relationships, and some shit like that. But, especially when it comes to singing, that's a different experience. Now I can write a rap, but that just means that's not creativity. Okay. You know what I mean? So
if we were to put a beat, you think you could rap?
I could write, then rap. I could write it, then I'll rap it. But
I to be honest, I can't freestyle for anything. I've tried, and
I might when I'm playing with my friends and we,
joking around, couple drinks, couple hits. I don't know if I can say that, but
so it's just test yourself. If you're that adamant on it being you, I wrote, produced, but then you also got to think about your priorities. Like I was saying in the beginning, or what is your intentions for this? Like, do you want to be Beyonce famous from singing alone? Because then you will be burnt out. So you'll have to have teams.
So what is advice that you would give to your younger self when it comes to like your business or like as an artist or in general?
In general, it would just be shine on, because they're going to hate regardless. I have been... don't waste time trying to prove to people that you shining. You know what I'm saying? They see it. That's why they hating. That's why they're attracted. That's why they come to you. So I think that a part of what I would tell my younger self is just, be the light.
Absolutely.
Because everything else works out. As I got into, grown up and grown in general. Yeah, I don't let nobody stop my light. They be mad. I don't be doing shit to nobody. I don't do nothing to nobody.
And they can watch us there.
And they just watch us there.
Well, that's good. Well, I'm
gonna just keep elevating. That's all
as you
should.
Saying. As we all should. Yeah. And I think that's what a lot of people forget to tell themselves like every day. Because I feel like, everybody does focus on the hate, but you just saying like what you just said,
you
that
ain't did nothing. You're not putting any negative energy into the atmosphere that will come back to you. You minding your business, flowing on your own path. No,
that's so good. That's so
ding.
Good.
They agree.
No. I hope they got the ding. Did you hear the ding? That was perfect. That was perfect.
For all my clients who know, they know. Dings happen all the time.
Does it really happen all the time?
Yeah, that's the way I ask my ancestors to communicate and let it be known that the conversation is on the right path.
Wow. So they're listening.
Always. Oh, they got my back.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
All day, every day. Come on, sisters. Give me some guidance, please. Lord knows I need it.
You gotta listen.
I do gotta listen. I do. But anyways, I don't know what else to ask. Are we just gonna keep doing this? Oh, we're just rolling? All right.
Okay.
Well, did you say anything else? Is there anything else you want to say or you want to talk about?
Not necessarily anything I want to talk about before I lose my thought. That back to that, you got to listen because you have asked about clarity a couple times throughout our conversation before and now. And your biggest thing 100% is you have to listen. You look like you was a hard-headed child.
Girl.
So I could see perhaps there was resistance to authority and wanting to always have your own voice and then also wanting to not be the little one of the bunch, you know what I mean? Wanting to express yourself. But now you're in a space where I can't show you, I can't guide you, I can't give you any of the things because you're not even opening to listening. You're not slowing down to listen. You're not quieting yourself to listen. You're moving, going, and all that clouds our hearing, our sight, both physically and spiritually. Wow. So, yeah.
Thank you for telling me that because, wow, you really just read me. And thank you.
They just told me your business.
They were like, listen, this girl, she don't listen to nobody. She just be doing what she want to do.
Which you can. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's a time for everything under the sun.
Wow. I need to have a conversation outside of the cameras with you, girl. I need to have a conversation with you. How long you gonna stay here?
I'll be around.
Well, you better let me know before you leave, because I would definitely want to talk with you for sure.
For sure.
Well, thank you again, Kleo, for coming
My
on.
pleasure.
I definitely appreciate this so much.
My pleasure. That's what I'm here for.
Definitely text me for the performance because I'm.
Yes, 100%. I'm gonna get your number when we.
I'll get you my. I'll give you my number.
Oh, we probably done.
Yeah, we're probably done.